Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Calyrex-Shadow. Today we are playing the weezing team that has been taking over Reggie ever since last year's World. And we got weezing with Toxic Spikes, Poison Gas, Beast running around a ton of poison. We got Dondozo, Tatsugiri, kind of be stalling out all of those poison turns. We got Calyrex, Specs, Terra Ghost, Calyrex to be unleashing huge astral barrages, and we got more support of Iron Hand's Mousehold. But overall, this team is really cool. I'm excited to use it, and let's hop right into the games. Okay, so we're going against another Calyrex team. We are Terra Ghost. Okay. So here, Mousehold's pretty good, I would say. It's not the greatest, I will say. Terra Normal Tatsu can be kind of funny. Off the bat, just click a nice Icy Wind. I don't know if we live a... Dang, okay, this isn't the greatest, I would say. What Terra are we? Water? Okay. We could bring Mousehold. Mousehold's actually not bad. All me isn't bad, but I don't really see any way not to. I think we just bring these and like Terra Normal Tatsu into Muddy Water. Especially because they have Tailwind on their team, they're probably gonna leave Tornadus, Calyrex, or like Flare-Main Calyrex, and just Icy Wind or Tailwind. Get speed and just Astral Barrage and nuke us. So Calyrex or Shfu. Okay. Here, some things are annoying. I think I protect weezing here. Terra Normal, so we don't get hit by Astral Barrage. And Icy Wind, actually. Do we have any speed investments? No, we are full special defense though. I still think we just go for Icy Wind here. So maybe I can get our Icy Wind off this place. So they're also gonna Terra. What will it be? It's gonna be on Calyrex probably. Okay, Ghost, so it's probably Sash. Based on that info. Sash respects. I'm gonna assume Sash. That's a bit more common. We are gonna Terra Normal. We also can protect with weezing here pretty safely because we know Urshifu cannot hit us really, but even if they close combat, we'll live on Sash and then they won't be able to hit us with, say, the Astral Barrage follow up. But we'll get a free protect here. Surging Strikes into the protect, gets blocked. And they go for Astral Barrage. That is perfect turn one. So we'll get the Icy Wind off, get the speed drops. Urshifu did move first, which means it definitely is Scarfed. So here we could switch in Dondozo as an option. But I kind of want to just go for the Poison Gas and another Icy Wind, because if we outspeed, that'd be huge. I don't know how fast Tatsu is, but maybe it could start outspeeding, say, the Calyrex. If it does, that's huge. Surging Strikes the Tatsu. We may live? No, we don't. Okay. That's actually really big for them. I probably should have switched in Dondozo. Because now Dondozo is fully down. And now we're taking Terra Ghost, Dash the Barrage. Oh, Psychic, okay. There, we probably don't lose that either. Yeah. But we did get this Icy Wind, which means we do get a pretty... we do get a pretty free Acid Barrage here. They do get special attack boost as well, that's not great. I wish I had Iron Hands now. I played a bit too recklessly with Tatsu. Not realizing... From here, we just got to... Yeah, not really anything much to do here. Just gotta click Acid Barrage. I don't think they have Blood Guard. No, they don't. But... I would assume Calyrex switches out here. I'm just gonna click Wave Crash. I don't know what they'd switch out into. I think it's the play. We do get the free Acid Barrage, so if we do get +2 here, that can be huge. Nice. So that's a big pickup. We did end up outspeeding the Urshifu, which is also huge. So we did get back to a 2v2, and now Calyrex could be in a really good position. If they do have Tailwind on the side, that could be a bit of a problem. But I think that's fine. We can't be faked out either, so if it's, like, say, Rillaboom in the back, they can't click fake out into the Calyrex stop it, so that's another big benefit here. We'll see what they are kind of looking at. What they bring in the back here is what really matters. Flutter Mane, if it's Speed Booster, it could be a problem. And Rillaboom. Okay, so not great. I'll not lie. If it's Speed Booster, that's a problem. If it's not, I think we're in a good position here. They are boosters, so probably Speed, I'm gonna assume here. Speed, yep, that probably just wins them the game, to be honest. I'm gonna wait for it. I mean, there's a chance, maybe they're really slow, but I overall doubt it. Yeah, they're just gonna Shadow Ball. We don't have anything to with this. That should KO, and that's GG's. Unfortunate, I think I definitely played that a bit too aggressively in the beginning. But Wood Hammer comes out. It just KOs too, yeah. Unfortunate, kind of ended up being close. Just misplayed a bit towards the middle at the beginning there. Probably could have brought different Pokemon. Dondozo kind of was useless. But I saw some damage specs there being able to just KO both those neutrally. I don't know if regular Calyrex can do that easily, but definitely specs should watch strong, but if they didn't have Flutter Mane in the back, that's definitely very winnable. Kind of surprised not to see Tornadus. I thought it was going to be Tornadus lead, but I guess if you're already pretty fast, Fake Out's pretty nice as well. Safe for the Rillaboom, well for the Dondozo, but let's head into game number 2. Okay, so we're going against Calyrex. Ice. Here, actually, their team is pretty weak to just leading Calyrex. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to lead Mousehold Calyrex to stay safe. Are we Terra Ghost? No grass. Okay. I actually think I'm going to bring these 4 here. I think could be the play. It just allows us to do a ton of damage really quick, so I think I'm just going to lead this, actually. I think it's pretty good. Pretty safe, too, as well. I don't think that there's really much, because they have... I'm assuming that's going to be Final Gambit on the Annihilate. Could be also be Rage Fist. But I can also just kind of see what they do. Mousehold's going to be really nice. If they go for Final Gambit, I can read it. They take out only the Mousehold. And also, if, say, they don't lead the Annihilate, it's not Friend, I could, say, Super Fang a Iron Hands or Rillaboom. Get it low for an Astral Barrage in the next turn. Even, I don't think Mousehold's faster, it shouldn't be. It would be cool if it could be. But I think we should be pretty good just to kind of go for an Astral Barrage right off the bat. Calyrex Rillaboom's the lead, that is fine. They probably want to Terra, I would assume, their Calyrex. But I don't, we could just KO it, to be honest. It's maybe not the smartest play, but just clicking Terra Ghost, Astral Barrage could be good. actually, I'm gonna click Helping Hand as well. If they fake out Mouse Hold, they fake out Mouse Hold, but not we get a ton of damage here. I'm wondering also if they just don't fake out, because I could be Covert Cloak as well. Seeing our cost be Terra Ghost on Mouse Hold, like, I don't think they would fully be trusting fake out Mouse Hold. They definitely could. It's not a threat. I'm assuming they're gonna Terra Calyrex. No, they don't. They don't even protect. Okay, so this should just be a free KO. Oh, never mind. Helping Hand just goes before protect. Never mind. Oh, we'll get to see how much Astral Barrage does to probably a Soul Vest Rillaboom. Terra Ghost, Choice Specs, Helping Hand, Astral Barrage into this. Does it KO? Yes. And I think that probably that's a huge KO there. Already starting to stack the boost. That's +1. And this kind of shows the potency of this team's off. Like, just you made like, try and put this in words. The lead, expecting like weezing, some very passive lead, but now like if you're then in this position, there's not really too much you can do. They got Terra one of these is the thing. And overall, I think I faint to make just, if they try and protect, just make sure they can't. If they go for a double protect here, I think that's the play. They withdraw Calyrex, that's fine. So it's probably going to be, say, Terra normal, I'm assuming is going to be on the Calyrex. Well, I mean, on the Cresselia. But even then, I think we're pretty fine. We've taken a lot of KOs here at this point, and we can kind of just play slow from here. We can play with our Iron Hands. Terra Fairy, actually, so that's fine. So we'll still do damage here. At this point, +1, Choice Specs, Terra Ghost. This could still do a lot of damage. It could maybe not KO anymore, but maybe I should have Helping Hand. We'll see. And that was probably Soulfest Robe when that died to this, so we'll see what happens. Both just die. Okay, Specs Calyrex on a whole new level, I guess. That is crazy. That is... Cresselia is a really bulky mon. Both of those mons are really bulky. Actually, all three mons are just really bulky mons, and just they all got destroyed. And now it's +3 Terra Ghost, Choice Specs, Astral Barrage, Calyrex into a Calyrex that cannot Terra. This game is pretty much over. There's nothing they can do, and that shows just the power, the sheer power of this offensive force. That if you just don't want to play slow, you don't have to. You can just fully slam on the gas. They forfeit after losing all three Pokemon really early to this beast. That's huge. So quick win, kind of showing that was 3-turn win there. After pretty much after 2 turns, it was over. Again, there's the snowball of Calyrex-Shadow here. Even if you aren't fully committed to this like toxic stall mode, this shows some really good strength. And that was impressive, KOing a lot of those really bulky Pokemon form, but overall, let's head into the final game, number 3. Okay, so here we're playing against a Miraidon, and this is another team that could be pretty potent. I'm actually gonna... The same lead seems pretty possible, but I also kind of want to show Dondozo could be good. They're also Dondozo, so getting Toxic Spikes could be really good. Their Goldango's a bit annoying, especially if it's on the... I'm just blanking. If it's Scarf, that would be a bit of a problem, but I think here we can pretty comfortably just lead these. I think I can bring these 4. Hands could be good, but I think like Palm Puff can out, like, I could definitely just lead Mouse Hold Calyrex again. I do think that's a good lead. Ignore the timer here, but I think it would be a good lead. But I just don't, I kind of want to show the Poison Mode, because I think Poison Mode also works really good here. Redirection, though, does seem really nice. Am I crazy and don't bring Tatsu? No, I just feel like Dondozo is really strong here, too. Earthquake hits, Goldango. Really, I can hit pretty much their entire team, except their own Dondozo with my Dondozo. And if I can poison their Dondozo, then I think long term I end up just beating their Dondozo if it gets poisoned. So I think that's good. I wouldn't like to really see... Okay, this lead I'm fine with. Definitely a bit annoying. What I could actually do here... Switch into Tatsu. Terra Grass to take the Electric Drift. And go for a free... They could be Terra Fairy though. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I am just going to double protect and scout, I think. I can't really get punished for that unless they're Calm Mind, but I don't think they would be. I think this is Specs and Banded, so I kind of just want to see what they say lock into, so I can kind of play around that. So, double protect, pretty safe, can't get through this. One of these is faint, so you just go for a free Volt Switch. That's fine. And what does the Dragonite? Ironhead. Okay. That's good to know, actually. That's really nice knowledge to have that they do have Ironhead. Because now here I can, like, say Terra Grass, Poison Gas. And I think switching a Tatsu is not bad here either. Guarantees we live. I think overall that's fine. I would like to save Dondozo's Terra though. That's the main problem. I think I just Poison Gas and switch in Tatsu. And they could, if they double, okay, so they switch out Dragonite, so I probably should not have Terra'd. In comes their own Dondozo, so actually getting the poison here is actually pretty big. They will Volt Switch out probably here. So we're gonna Terra. This means we will not go down to say like the Volts. Well, this definitely means we will not go down to Volt Switch. It's pretty safe. Also, weezing could become a big part of stalling out, say the Miraidon, which could be impactful. They do just drop a Draco actually, so they aren't Specs. So that's an interesting one. I do not know what that could be. Look at the Poison Gas. And I think here I just go to set up Toxic Spikes. There's not really much they can do here. I'm just going to protect Tatsu because I think they're definitely going to want to attack it with something. Because if they can get rid of Tatsu here, that would be big for them. It means I do not have my Dondozo mode. So here I think I'm going to just get a layer of Toxic Spikes and go for a pretty free protect. They withdraw Dondozo actually, which that's fine. In comes Dragonite, makes sense. I probably should have poisoned. I could have just gone for another Poison Gas, but Toxic Spikes felt good, so that way they can't switch. They actually go for the Volt Switch into the Tatsu just like I wanted them to. That's great. And we'll get the Toxic Spikes up. So now they cannot switch without poisoning whatever comes in. Of course, Dragonite is safe still. But here, like, they could probably go for an Extreme Speed into, say, the Tatsu. So here, I think I just switch in Dondozo. Unless, I can either go for another Poison Gas and switch into, say, Dondozo. So I actually think they Extreme Speed me here. Yeah, I think they Extreme Speed Tatsugiri, so I'm gonna switch in Dondozo. This may not be a good idea. It's a bit risky, but I think that's the play, because I think they here, in this situation, they Extreme Speed to try and get rid of the Tatsu, and just probably, they could just switch Miraidon too as well here. It's gonna be like an Assault Vest Miraidon, which would be kind of interesting. I don't think they'd launch a... Okay, they did go for the Volt Switch in the slot, so we didn't take too much there. Minus 2 special attack. That was another reason I felt like this is a fine move. A bit less risk because they did have their special attack lowered. And we'll get the poison on Dragonite, and if they bring in Tatsu here, that'd be huge, but no, okay, just Dondozo. They have Aerial Ace. We do live, which is good to know, which kind of, I feel like they're still banded. We are pretty heavily invested, so we did, because I feel like they would not have swapped out if they weren't banded and just would have gone for the Aerial Ace next turn. That is one where that's kind of hard to tell, but that also here, it will break their, like, multi-scale if they have, but they're probably inner focus actually. Multi-scale is more of a Rage thing. And at this point, we can pretty much launch a pretty free order up into the Dragonite here. Also, Dragonite doesn't feel that threatening, so I may just launch it into the opposing Dondozo, because I feel like that's somewhere they may switch in a Miraidon and get a pretty free KO if we do go for that, I think it is. Yeah, so I'm going to launch it into the Dondozo, because I think they switch back in Miraidon. And if we can just KO this Miraidon, I think that's game over at that point. And I don't think there's much they can do after that. We are fully, at this point, committing to now. Unless Dragonite has Tailwind, I think we also outspeed their entire team with Calyrex, so Calyrex also could have been really good. I think Calyrex Mouse Hold Leap could have worked. Unless they have Chi-Yu in the back, Chi-Yu definitely could be a problem. They could be like fake Storm Drain Tatsu. That's a possibility as well. Like just Chi-Yu really the only conflict in the back, and it's Scarfed. That's the only like way I think you lose this. They withdraw the Dondozo. Show me Miraidon. I don't know if that's Miraidon. It's Miraidon. If this KOs, that's huge, but even if it gets it low enough for Poison Chip in the next 2 turns, we just win. That's a huge KO. I mean, they do get Electric Train up, but it will not matter because everything else is going down. Tatsu Giri will come back in. Probably here they're like, oh, they're just gonna, like, the order up into the Dondozo, into the Dragonite feels very free here, and I understand why, because, you know, Dragon type. They could have Terra'd actually Dragonite here, so you get around that, and you would think, like, oh, that's very safe. We get in Miraidon to hit the Dondozo, and I definitely see why they would go for that, but we also just get a free order up into it, and it just gets a free KO at +2. And I think that pretty much wins us the game here, unless Chi-Yu could still win if they have in the back. Aerial Ace also goes into the Tatsu, which great. I was there second about this, but I think that it went into the Tatsu. And we're at a point where we're beginning to be able to stall. I'm assuming it's going to be either Dondozo or whatever's in the back comes in. It will be the Dondozo. And here we're pretty free just to click Protect, I think. I don't think there's really anything else to do. We get our Leftovers Recovery, they can take the Poison Chip. And they can't switch anything without it. Whatever they switch into being Poison. So now we just play the slow game of Protect. And they just forfeit at that point. So that, and we got ourselves in a position there where we were able to just make even a safe play of just switching into Tatsugiri and going for the Dondozo order up. And it was a safe play, because even if they don't, we get chip onto the Dondozo, we get attack boost, and overall it just ends up being really good for us. So I really think there was no bad play there for us, unless we say target down the like Dragonite bite. Even then I feel like that's fine. We get a free knockout probably, and then there's not much they can do at that point. Well, they definitely have Silk Miraidon, but you can slip Calyrex in the back. Unless they had Chi-Yu is also a possibility, especially for Scarf. Scarf Chi-Yu is really the only way to lose that, but overall this team felt really good. And if you want a fun team to play, this is a pretty fun team, especially for a Dondozo. Dondozo is usually not the funnest team to play, but this team is pretty fun to play for a Dondozo team, because it's got like, it's kind of fun. Poison Toxicol is a bit evil, but kind of fun, I will not lie. But overall, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.